Unfortunately, did not do anything that we talked about or want to do, except threw the ball around the gym, did not get up the number of threes, the assists, the energy was not there. You can talk about traveling to the East Coast and a lot of different things. A lot of teams do that, especially when you're in the type of position that we're in. It was very disappointing to see the way that our guys came out. We played at a higher level. We expect to play at a higher level, and unfortunately, we did not. Our game did not show up at all, and that's super disappointing.
How do you address a team after a game like that?
With words that you can't always use here, but just honesty, to be honest with you. They understand. I mean, the fact that you didn't fix it and couldn't fix it on the fly is one thing, but you got to come to play at a high level, especially when you're in these high leverage moments. I mean, they were shown film, we walked through it, we talked about it, talked about the importance, the sense of urgency, all those different things. The energy, it just wasn't there, and it did not translate.
Were you surprised your team didn't have, let's say, a counter punch?
Very. Yeah, very, very surprised. I mean, just like even on defense, the physicality that we've been showing it just wasn't there. You know, step slow, getting hit instead of hitting, and then just the nonchalantness with the basketball. And it was during super important times. Like, that's the team that fouls the most in the NBA. And you wouldn't have known it watching the game. And you have to be aggressive and physical and all the things that we were not.
How would you describe sort of your level of frustration? You mentioned the energy and the lack of urgency, given where you are in the standings, given the point in the season.
I mean, I'm hoping that our guys are more frustrated. You know, I mean, it's easy for me to be frustrated because I have to stand there and listen to it and look at it and try to solve it and go in the huddles and do all of that, but they have to go out on the floor. So hopefully and I say hopefully, I know that they feel that. Their energy just was not there tonight, which is very, very surprising for me. That's something that you would see it maybe in a quarter or something like that, but just from the jump, they were not ready to play at the level that is necessary when you are in a playoff race. And they were addressed before the team, and they know that.
You mentioned the number of threes. I think for Zach and Keegan in particular, you've been talking about needing them to get 10 each. I think they combined for 6 or 8 or something like that. Just what do you make of their night specifically, and why they didn't get up the shot attempts that you talked about?
I mean, you have to be aggressive. The flow of the game dictates a lot, but also you have to be aggressive, and it's very hard to score, get into good stuff when you're constantly taking the ball out of bounds. The defense is set. So if you don't get stops, which is what happened in Portland, we were able to get stops. Now we're able to get out and run. Zach is fantastic in transition, but he never really got into transition tonight. And you know, when you do get looks, you cannot pass them up. I'd have to go look at the tape and see, but between them, they attempted 6, and it's just not enough. I mean, Zach LaVine only shooting 8 shots is just not enough. And some of that, like, you give Orlando credit, but we faced good or better defensive teams, and we've done more. So this was just about an energy and aggressive thing. The energy wasn't there, the joy was not there, and they must be better, and they will be in Indiana.
We saw Devin got hurt and was ruled out of returning. Do you have any sort of update on his status?
No, I don't. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, that's a wait and see. Yeah.